So I've actually been meaning to review these for a very long time now, but thing is, I never really had them, but now that I do have them, I can finally review them. Welcome to the review of the AirPods Killer. I say that, most people probably aren't going to agree because most people really haven't had time with these, but I can say definitively, yes. Very much yes. Yes, these are AirPod killers. We'll talk more about that later in the video. I'll be going over everything about these things in this video, from the unboxing experience to the case, the earbuds, what it comes with, everything. We are first going to start off with the pricing and the colors or the options that you can get for these. If you go anywhere except the Samsung website, they're about 80 to 90 bucks, which isn't really bad for wireless headphones, especially with the market that is like $300 wireless headphones right now. If you go on the Samsung website, because for whatever reason you don't trust buying off eBay or Amazon, which I don't really know why you would, they're 130 bucks, so I don't suggest doing that. I got mine for $90 from Amazon, and they were brand new in box. Like, the box wasn't opened, it was sealed and everything. It wasn't open in box, it wasn't refurbished, used, nothing, none of that. It was brand new. Talking about the unboxing experience, the box is fairly tiny. I think it's kind of cool that way though. I mean, you can just hang it up like I do, or like I put all my boxes up here, and it's kind of cool to just have a little tiny box right here. When you open the box, you're immediately greeted with a little tiny box that's right here, and your headphones. Now, the little tiny box that is inside this big box, it is all the earpieces. I took them out of the box and put them in this little container so they were actually safe, but it comes with earpieces or ear tips. Now, these ear tips range from small, medium to large, and it also comes with these little things called ear hooks. Ear hooks are something that go on top of your earbud, and they kind of like hook into your ear so it stays firm. It's more for runners than anything. They also come with these little solid rubber pieces, so if you don't want ear hooks or you find them uncomfortable, you can just put these in and they're gone. So a bunch of interchangeable pieces and a bunch of interchangeable ear hooks. Well, really only 2 sizes, but still, it's a lot more than you get with other headphones. Moving on to the case is amazing. It's tiny, it's smooth, it's blacked out. Any color that you get it'll just be pure, whatever color you got, like silver or yellow. The case is nice. It can wirelessly charge, which when I put it on my wireless charging pad back here, it charges. It also charges my headphones for an extra 7 hours. So after, let's say my headphones die out of nowhere, I can charge them in the case, which takes no time at all, and I'll have an extra 7 hours of playtime with them, which is like an entire day pretty much. But that's enough to even last a heavy, like, wireless earbud user. That's probably enough to last them 2 extra days. The case, when you open and then close it, has a little light on the front. When the case is 30% or lower, it glows red like it is now. Actually, I think that's yellow. I don't remember. I'm kind of colorblind now. It glows red when it's at or below 30%. It glows yellow when it's above 30% but below 60%, and 60% and above it glows green. Same goes for the earbud or the earbud little charging light right there. It reads whatever the earbuds are at, and it gives you this little light. Works the same way. The 30-60% rule, it's what I'm going to call that. But you can also check out the earbud percentage in the software it comes with, which I will tell you guys about here in a minute. The case also comes with USB-C charging, and I think it also comes with a USB-C cable. So if you don't have a USB-C charge cable, which if you're buying wireless earbuds, you should have a phone that has a USB-C charging cable, but if you don't for whatever reason, comes with one. Opening this actually does kind of require 2 hands. If you want to open it with 1 hand, turn them upside down and then pull. It's kind of weird. It's because it's a different case, I guess. And when you open them up, it's loose until you latch it in place, just like that. When you open them up, you are greeted with AirPod killers. Yeah. When you open up the case, it automatically connects to the nearest Samsung device, which means that it's probably going to make my video skip or stop, which that wouldn't be ideal. I kind of didn't take that into account when I started recording this video. Hold on. Yeah, we're still recording. So yeah, it automatically connects to the nearest Samsung device, which it should just be your phone. And then after you connect it to your phone, you can register it and go into your Galaxy Wearable app, and you can start setting your earbuds up. When you take them out, they stop charging, obviously. And there is this little black piece on the back, not one of the 2 copper ones or the bronze ones, but it's a black piece, and it detects when it connects with skin. It's like that, so when you put it in, it's not just, playing when you have them out or just using up battery when they're not in use. It only works if it touches skin. And that's actually the only way the touchpads work too. The touchpads will only work if they're touching skin. If you take one out of your ear and try to use the touchpad, it won't work. Which we'll talk about the touchpad here in a minute. These headphones have great sound quality. These are probably I've had this, or my mom had this pair of $300 Bose earbuds at some point. It was back in like 2015, and they were like the top of the line earbuds. They were amazing. They sounded, it was crazy. These are probably the second best headphones I've ever tried, or at least the second best pair of earbuds I've ever tried, which is kind of like a lot to say, because I've tried a fuck ton of headphones in the past 5 years, and these being as good as they are, they're wireless, and they're powered by AKG. They did like an amazing job. For headphones, or for earbuds, these are incredibly punchy and bassy, which of course, if you don't like all the bass, it's not too much bass, it's not too little, I think it's the right amount, but if you don't like it, there's an equalizer in the app that you can change. That's the basic equalizer though. If you want to actually mess with the proper equalizer, you go into Samsung Music, and then when you go to click on one of your songs, you tap the little icon up in the right hand corner, I believe, and you have a more sophisticated equalizer, including Dolby Atmos, a bunch of different preset sound effects, your own very detailed equalizer that's in advanced. It's a bunch of different options, but we're going to talk about the software here later. Yeah, I had my headphones connected to my phone, so I didn't hear that my recording stopped. Now these things, they don't pause when you take one out, they pause when you take both of them out, which I like more, because if I take one out, that means I'm probably trying to hear someone while listening to my music, so it's probably best that it just stays playing. That's the one thing that kind of irritated me about the earpods, or the AirPods. Like, why would you pause it if I took one out? It pauses when you take both out, or when you touch the touchpad. Talking about the touchpad and ambient controls, we're going to start drifting into the software. The touchpad is a single tap to play or pause, double tap to skip song, triple tap to go to the previous song, and touch and hold to do whatever you want. It's customizable what happens with touch and hold. I customize mine to be my right side would be volume up, and touch and hold left side, volume down. But you can also customize this to be your ambient sound settings, Bixby, pretty much anything. Talking about ambient sound though, ambient sound is a setting in your app or the software that comes with this. Well, it actually just comes with any Galaxy, I think. It's called ambient sound. Now it pulls sound in through the microphone, I believe, and feeds it into your ears, so it sounds like you can hear everything around you. Like my headset, I have the Astro A40 TRs, which are open ear, which means there's a lot of space in between my ear and the headphone that is very open. It's pretty much just air. That means that you can hear everything that's going on around you, so if people are trying to talk to you, you can still hear them with your headphones on, which I like that setting a lot, because there's times where I like most of the time, if I have my headphones on and someone tries to talk to me, I don't want to take them off. So at the very most, I'm just going to take one out. But these were made so that they had a more, I don't know, open ear setting, so that you can hear the people around you if you needed to. You can turn it on and off, you can up the strength, turn down the strength. When you turn the strength all the way up so that you can hear like a lot of what's going on around you, it sounds kind of tinny and high-pitched. You can't really expect too much out of wireless headphones. I mean, look how much technology they packed into like this. The headphones can fit pretty much anybody. They have great sound quality, great price. They are all around amazing, and I would definitely recommend buying them. But before we end this review, let's go look at the software. The software is pretty basic. While it is basic, it is nice to have. It tells you the percentage of both earbuds, as well as including tips, which tells you a bunch of different information about what is going on with your earbuds and what they do, what they're capable of. You can also change what apps have notifications, because with Galaxy Buds, notifications are a little bit different. It'll make the sound of the notification, and then it'll read what that notification was from. So if it's from Twitch, it'll make my stock notification sound, and then it'll be like Twitch, so that way you don't have to look at your phone and see what the hell's going on. You also have the touchpad options. Like I said, you can customize these. It has a basic equalizer, which you can go into Samsung Music and toy around with a lot more, so you can actually like dial in the pitch of your music. That equalizer works for everything, so if you go into Samsung Music and change it, it'll work on YouTube, it's fine. And it also has like the about section and everything, so you can look at what version you have. It's all around a great software. It's very simple, and you can add other things to it, like a Galaxy Active Watch, pretty much anything. Now, wrapping up this review, I would suggest getting these 100%, especially if you don't really want to fuck with AirPods, because AirPods have a battery life of about 1.5 to 2 years, and then their battery goes to shit so fast that you can't get them repaired. They have a 0% repair rating, which means that you're going to have to go through the Apple program and get brand new ones, which I suppose that's cool that they made a program for that, but I just have to agree with most of the other reviewers that I watch. I watched a lot of reviews on these a while ago when I really wanted them, and this is months ago. But reviewers said this: Galaxy Buds are better than Gen 1 and Gen 2 AirPods, but AirPods Pro are better than Galaxy Buds, which I'm inclined to agree because I've tried AirPods a few times. I've tried them a few with my friends. I've tried it a few times with one of my cousins. They're okay. But they fall out of my ears. They're annoying. I don't like Apple products touching me, so buy these, please. I'll leave a link in the description to the one I bought. They are literally $90 from the most trusted seller. They get there in a few days. They're fine. It's like buying directly from Samsung, pretty much. Just not paying $130 for them. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the review for the AirPods killers. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more tech shit from me, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And drop a comment on something I should review next. Preferably not anything Apple related, please. I don't like Apple products. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.